Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. If anybody is new and joining me here for the first time, thank you so much. My slogan is Believable Brown Beauty. That is basically an explanation of the makeup that I like to do. And yes, at times I do use makeup in slightly unconventional ways. I also do live Get Ready With Me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. I will pop my Instagram handle for you here. It's my favourite thing to do. Please come and hang out. It is a lot of fun. And there are some really lovely people that come on my lives every week. So yeah, come hang out. Okay, on to this week's tutorial. So, I have decided to use my Nars Skin Deep palette because I think I've used it a few times in lives, but I haven't done YouTube with it yet. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try and do a completely cool toned look. My channel is very obviously for brown girls, but anyone can watch. And I've had a lot of DMs from brown women saying that they struggle with wearing cool toned makeup. So that's what I'm going to do today. So yeah, let's get cracking. First, I'm starting with base. I'm using my Cover FX Power Play foundation. I haven't used this for a while because I have been fangirling hard on my Sheer Glow from Nars. But I do really like this foundation as well. So I'm going to pop this on today. And what is this? This is a Real Techniques contour brush. Just move my mirror a little bit, that's better. The colour of this, like the tone, is so good for my skin. I really like the Nars Sheer Glow. I've been wearing a sample of Medium Dark 5 and it is a gorgeous foundation, but honestly speaking, it needs a touch more yellow in it for my skin tone. It looks good, but I really do feel like the Cover FX colour is the most spot on for my complexion at the moment. So I just buff that into my cheeks. Actually, this is a really good foundation. Really lovely. I think I'm kind of torn between this and Nars as my favourite. I love the finish of this as well. Then I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Chestnut foundation in number 9 and just putting a tiny bit of this on my jaw. I'm going to go in with the same brush and just buff that all in. Next, moving on to concealer, Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande on the eye bags today because I've literally just got back from a job and Amanda is with my sister-in-law today, so I was like, oh, I can film freely without him waking up or causing a fuss in the background. I have a really stiff neck. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. If I don't sleep properly and I don't take care of myself sleep-wise, I always end up with a stiff neck. And I have been very naughty recently and I haven't been sleeping on time and sleeping enough each day, so I have a stiff neck. I didn't sleep very well last night. I went to bed at 1, woke up at 6, have been to work today. And so the eye bags are, you know, they are living their best life today. Really pronounced. So I'm definitely going in with the concealer to try and minimise the look of tiredness that is so evident on my face today. So just make sure everything's really nicely blended in. Jawline looks good. Yeah, all good. Okay. Next, I'm moving on to brows. I'm taking Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in number 5, brushing up Strugglina. She doesn't seem to be struggling so much anymore. She's getting there. And then brush up my good eyebrow. And then I'm going to lightly fill them in. I don't know why people say that pencil is hard. I sometimes see people talking about like different ways of doing brows and they're like, oh, if you want a soft brow, use a powder. You can make any product soft. It's all about application. I could use a brow gel and get a really natural look. I can use a powder or a pencil. And then I can get like really strong looks with them as well. I don't feel like one product is particularly better at creating a softer brow. It's more about what's more comfortable for you and also more convenient. I really like using brow pencils because it's just one product. You don't have to take lots of different things with you. Like if you use a powder or a gel, you generally have to have a brush and the product. Or with a pencil, you just have it all together. And if it's got a spoolie on the end, it's even better. So I'll always be a pencil girl. Okay, so now that's on, I'm going to use this Nars, I think it's called Precision something, smudge no, it's not called Precision anything. Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I have used this, I think once, but I really want to give this a go on my eyelid and see what it's like underneath a shadow with no additional product. So I'm just going to take this and blend it all the way up. I think I've used this on a live as well once, but I really want to test it for blending shadow in the crease. So I'm going to wait and see if it changes texture. It's not particularly tacky, so let's go in. So, I think somebody asked me, maybe it's in a comment on my last video or on my live, what is a really good neutral palette? This one is a really good neutral palette. I love this Skin Deep palette. I very nearly didn't purchase it because I don't like just to buy things for the sake of buying it. But I have bought this palette and used it a few times on myself and on clients, and this is the kind of palette that whoever, and I literally mean whoever sits down in your chair, you can create a really beautiful makeup with this palette. I'm going to just do all the things I love about this palette. I love the portability of it. It's a really good size. I feel like a lot of palettes nowadays are like vying for attention, and they're overly ostentatious and showy, and they're not very functional or practical for makeup artists, so I love this palette for that. I also love that there's an even split of cool and warm tones and shimmery and matte tones, so you can do brows, contour, full on eye makeup. You could even, yeah, you could even use some of these colours as blush, and I have done. I've used the copper one on top of something as a blush before, so I feel like for the value for money, I think it's £55, and I bought this myself. I think it's definitely worth it. If you consider that some brands sell an eyeshadow for £12 or £13, to get this many for £55, I think it's definitely a winner. So yeah, now I've finished singing and dancing about this palette, I'm going to move into the makeup. I'm going to take this colour here, it's quite a grey tone colour, and pop this in my crease and see what happens with this primer underneath it. Oh, I've forgotten something. I always do this. I put my crease colour in and then I remember, oh, what about your brow contour? Highlight, not contour. So I'm going to take some of my Radiant Creamy Concealer again. And this is a Louise Young LY46, but it just needs to be like a flat-tipped synthetic brush. And I'm just going to highlight my brow. Okay, so yeah, back to this. And then I'm taking a clean 224 with no products on, and I'm literally just blending the edge away of this shadow. And let's look really close. It seems to be blending okay. So yeah, let's just keep going. I'm just taking this 226 from MAC and just running this under my eyes, and I'm pulling out the corner. And then I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner as well with the smaller brush and blend it in. My eyes are a little bit cloudy because I had to wash my face with the makeup I had on before, and I always use like an oil to break it down first, and I think some of it has gone into my eyes, so it is impairing my vision a little bit today. Then I'm going to try a halo eye. I feel like these don't look good on me, but I'm just going to try it and see how it turns out today. So I'm making it darker in the corner here as well. And this is all just one eyeshadow at the moment. It's like it actually looks quite yellow, like quite a yellow grey in the palette, but it doesn't come off like that on the face. Not on my skin tone anyway. Then I'm going to switch to a smaller pointy brush, and I'm going to go into this kind of coffee colour here. I'm going to go on the lower lash line this time. And then I'm just going to use my finger to pull up the corner. So I'm kind of using the shadow to create a bit of a wing. I'm just using my lower lash line though, because if I follow my top lash line, sometimes my liner is too high and I want to have flat hooded eyes, okay? And I don't have that. So what I'm doing is using the makeup to kind of create the illusion of a flatter eye, a flatter, straighter eye, rather than one that's like so swoopy. My eye's quite swoopy. And that is definitely a technical term. Same thing again. My finger there. Then I'm taking a flat shadow brush and I am going to use, I think I'm going to start with this colour first. It looks kind of peachy in the pan, but I have a feeling that this is going to show up quite cool on my skin. I was kind of tempted to go for this one, but that might be too much of a jump. So I'm going to start with this one first and see how it pays off. Oh, it's lovely. But it does read quite cool. And the payoff is really good over that primer as well, actually. That's quite surprising, especially like with the different textures. Matte and shimmer sit really well. So I am literally putting it on in the middle and then using the edge of my brush just to blend it into the grey tone. And then I am still going to go for this colour here. And I'm going to pop that just here. Lovely. And just to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to pop it underneath as well. Do I do an inner corner highlight? Yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to take this little brush here and just go in with that same paler of the shadows. Okay. I quite like this at the moment. I think it needs a little bit more tweaking. So what are we going to do, Stacy? I'm going to take a black kohl pencil and pop that on the inside of my eye. And then I'm going to do my most favourite of things to my face. I'm going to tight line my upper waterline, which always makes my eyes water and tickles me a lot, especially the inner corner. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then I'm going to take coffee eye pencil from MAC, and I'm literally going to draw a line on here, and then I'm going to blend it in with that little pencil brush that we used earlier for the corners, and just smoke that along. And then back to that darker coffee colour again, just to intensify here a bit more. Does this need liner? This is the question I ask myself every single time. I'm going to resist for now. For now, I'm going to resist. And I'm going to put some mascara on. Yeah. Because sometimes, like, the thing is, I really love eyeliner. You've probably noticed I have phases of where I'll wear eyeliner on almost every look, and then all of a sudden I'm exhausted. I don't want to do it anymore. And at the moment, I'm in a liner phase again. And sometimes I'm just like, Stace, does it actually need it, or are you just like ODing on liner at the moment? Does it look good without liner? Does it really need the liner? Liner is life though. So this is just my Hourglass Caution Mascara first. Ooh. Okay. I think maybe it doesn't need liner today. Sometimes a good mascara ring is all you need. And I'm going to try something new today. Because I don't think I've done this yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am using two volumizing mascaras, one on top of each other. So that was my Caution from Hourglass, and this is my In Extreme Dimension from MAC. I want a really fat lash, and I'm really pulling the corners of my eye out. Yeah. I think this is good without a liner. I mean, liner looks great on everything, but it's not everyday liner, Stace. And how many more times am I going to say liner in this video? That's nice. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to my hourglass one and just scrape off the excess and do my lower lashes with this. But what is it with this straight eyelash? I don't understand why I have a straight eyelash. Right, I'm actually just going to use in Extreme on the bottom as well. Going the whole hog today. Okay, I'm happy with the mascara. Let's move on to highlight. So I am taking my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette in Intensity 2. And I'm going to pop this on as well. Because a thing that I hate, or I really don't like in makeup, is cool colours with warm highlight. Doesn't make any sense. So if I wear a cool makeup look, I always use a cool highlighter if I'm wearing highlighter in that look. It doesn't look right with a gold or a bronze highlighter here. This highlighter is so good. So good. It's a bit dark actually on this side of the room. I can't see this side of my face as well. Now let's move on to lip, I think. Yeah, let's do lips. So I'm going to take my MAC Starred and Sepia lipstick. It's very, very grey tone, this. Ooh. It's a bit of a corpsey lip. Like there's no colour in the mouth. And then I'm taking Spunk lip pencil from Nars. This is a really great brown lip pencil. If you find that pencils like Chestnut are too red, it's a much cooler brown, so it works really good with these types of looks. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Fenty Beauty in Uncuffed. Slightly pink. And just pop that in the middle. And then in true Stacy style, I'm going to use the same thing on my cheek. And blend that in with my foundation brush. I think I'm going to put a gloss on the lip as well. So this is my Bobbi Brown lip gloss in Buff, but I'm going to use it from the back of my hand because I don't want the gloss to go, like, to change colour on the inside. So this should be enough for my lips, hopefully. Oh yeah. That's really pretty. I really like that. Then, oh, this is going so good today. Not Chestnut. Cool Espresso Stick Foundation, Bobbi Brown. A little bit of contour, little bit. I am not big on too much contour. I think it looks really obvious and weird. So let's just blend these two down. Is it blended? Is it blended? And I think some on the forehead today. A little bit on the forehead. I'm so excited, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I haven't had my hair retightened since December. I usually do it myself, so I did it myself at Christmas, and I just realised, like, yesterday, I haven't tightened my hair since then. It's so overgrown. The inside of my hair has got like no parts to it anymore. It's just a massive afro underneath. So I'm so looking forward to getting that done tomorrow and feeling like a human being again. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, this is really lovely, really nice. Okay, so now the final thing is just to set. Guys, I don't think you realise how liberating this is to me, to do a video and not have the worry that Amanda is going to wake up any minute. I can like really concentrate on what I'm doing. This is my Cover FX matte setting powder in Deep, my favourite. And just kill the shine in certain areas. In the middle of my forehead. I don't like the shine there. And for anyone who's new, I don't put foundation on my forehead or nose. I didn't forget, I just don't like it there. I feel it makes me look very, very made up. So yeah, that's it. Oh, this was fun. This was fun and no interruption tutorial. There you have it, guys. This is the Nars Skin Deep palette, cool tone look. So without eyeliner, should I put some on? Shall I? No, I'm not going to. But one thing I am going to do is I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this mineralized skin finish from MAC in dark and just blend it up here. Set my highlight, blend out my crease a little bit more. So there you have it, guys. This is the final look for today. I think I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because I've actually stopped doing makeup now. This is the Nars Skin Deep palette, cool toned look. I hope it was enjoyable. I almost feel guilty that I'm not as stressed out, like I should feel a bit more panicked, because that's how I usually feel when I do these tutorials, because I'm always with Amanda. But today I've just got to really sit and play and enjoy this makeup. So yeah, thank you for watching and staying to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos. Please leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you give this look a try, tag me on Instagram. I love seeing the looks that people recreate. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.